One of the consequences of the Democratic Party's complacency and the Republican Party's aggressive anti-life disguised as pro-life rhetoric and action, like securing influential lifetime assignments for pro-life judges, is that we are now about to potentially witness the slow dismantling of Roe v. Wade. Personally, just to be clear, I support a woman's right to control her body anywhere in the world. Abortion, birth control, female genital mutilation, which isn't as much of a problem in the West, but is out of control in certain countries in Africa and elsewhere, rape, sexual harassment, NDAs to protect predators, equal pay for equal work, fashion industry exploitation, sexual slavery. These are all not just women's rights issues. These are human rights issues. These are everybody issues. The Democrats, once again showing lack of leadership and vision, relied too heavily on Roe v. Wade instead of exploring ways to make abortion safer or more accessible or less necessary through improved science, medicine, and technology, and more focus on legislation and jurisdiction. But they haven't done any of those things, and that has left the society open to the repeal of Roe v. Wade. We know the Republicans are hypocrites. In fact, to call anyone who is in the Trump death cult pro-life as they sit silently by or gleefully by while migrant children or homeless children or Palestinian children or Syrian children or Nigerian children or Somalian children or American children or any child anywhere die in staggering numbers, calling those people pro-life is comical because in truth, they are the accomplices to preventable child murders. States with hundreds of McDonald's and Starbucks have only one abortion clinic available to citizens. This is a win for the pro-death cult pro-lifers. It's the equivalent of voter suppression. Make it hard to vote, and many people won't. Make it hard to access a medical abortion, and people are forced to leave the state or take much more desperate measures. This all happened while the Democrats watched and said, "Don't worry, Roe v. Wade." And as we know, the Supreme Court majority, if they can, will dismantle and deconstruct and destroy, and if they can, strike down Roe v. Wade altogether. So don't blame Ruth Bader Ginsburg. To blame poor dead Ruth Bader Ginsburg when no one else in a position of power since 1973 has done shit to secure Roe v. Wade while powerful forces have been relentless in dismantling it is just a weak excuse and yet another failure of the Democratic establishment.